glitters as well. So let's pour some resin into this. Okay. So this time I'm going to use the holographic in this gold, and I'm going to use the finer in the shimmer. These have been a really popular item. Quite a lot of customers interested in buying these, so they are a good item if you're planning to do this not just for personal or for gifting. You do want to sell some of these on. This is quite a nice little product. I would say you use about 70 to 80 millilitres of resin in these, so you don't have to use a lot of resin, so they're quite a cost-effective product. Obviously you have to take into account the cost of the glitters and stuff you're adding in, but that all comes down to where you shop and what you spend, I suppose. That will vary. I use craft resin for all my products just because it's the first one that I started using and I've always got on with it, so I've seen no reason to change. But I know that a lot of you use varying different ones, and I've heard good reports on lots of types, so I don't think it matters too much in this piece what resin you're actually using. Just going to get some more of these, give this a mix. So that's our paler colour, and this is our darker gold here. Okay, so dark gold in the top for our star. You'll see here that without the thicker glitters and the mylars, it's a much more fluid pour, much easier to work with. All really comes down to what effect you want personally in your piece. I love sparkle, so I'm always up for adding glitter into anything. But I know some people prefer pigments and other effects as well. I have seen some people doing these with pigment paste as well, which can be really quite effective. I'd like to try doing an alcohol ink version, I just haven't got around to it yet. But I do have some of Jade's metallic alcohol inks, so I might give that a whirl soon and see how that comes out. Okay, just have a check again here and see that all these areas are nice and full. A bit shallow there, so we'll just add a little bit more of the paler gold in there, just a bit more depth. And that's our gold one. Again, put that one to the side for now. I'm just going to quickly do the star on that one, just to make sure it's not got any air balls in. I will go over these with the heat gun in a minute once I've done the pouring, but I'm just conscious of the resin working time that I've got. This is a traditional Christmas colour range, so greens and reds in this one. Might have enough to do the fourth one. So again, these are jade Smeekers. This red is a favourite of mine. I think it's called flag red, this one actually. I'm sure for any of the ones that I can't name, Jade and Yvonne for the glitter side of things will be able to help us figure that out later. This red is just a really good Christmassy red, I think. Kind of bright and cheerful sort of thing that I like. So put some of our glitter in there. And then we're going to make a part green. So you don't need to use too much supplies in these. They're quite a small but effective piece. Some more sticks. Okay, so this is a thicker glitter, this one. So it'll obviously give a more shimmery style in this thin glitter. That one's a much more sort of like in your face glitter. I like both equally. I'm not sure if anybody's actually watching tonight. Everybody may be watching fireworks or something, but hopefully you can all let me know if you've enjoyed it later, if you do get to see what I've been doing. It may be me, I may have pressed something wrong, equally possible, when I was setting this up. So, red star. That green's beautiful. It's a fine holographic green glitter in that one. Trying to make sure it's as even as I can get it. Sometimes if I do overlap a bit with the resin, I'll use the stick just to manipulate it back where I want it to be. Seems to work quite well. And then we're going to go for a red base here. So we're in the wrong place. Gonna have a little bit of a resin puddle there to deal with in a minute. Okay. We're looking pretty good with the red. Don't think we're going to be too far out of where we want to be. I haven't got a great amount of working time left now with this. It's starting to thicken up. I'm just hoping I might be able to get that last one in. So I'm going to put the red cup aside. There's nothing left in that one that's worth keeping. Right, so this